Hello and good evening. How you doing? Hope you're well. I know I've finally decided to set up my actual good mic that I use for podcasting to see and just to see what it sounds like. See if that makes people happy or not. You know, because there's been a lot of complaints. Well, not complaints, more like, you know, oh, the audio's not that good, or I need to get a mic. I do have a mic. Got a Rode mic right on top of the camera, but the problem is I don't have the acoustics for it. So I decided, you know what, let's test this out and hopefully it works. And tonight, do you know what? Give me 1 second though. There we go. Because them lights are just really shit. But tonight, carrying on with underrated Eminem tracks, and there was one more that I was going to do from the Slim Shady EP, but it's actually part of the Slim Shady LP as well, which is find out next week. And so the first one I chose from the LP, the Slim Shady LP, is Role Model, and I genuinely think this is one of his most underrated tracks as that Slim Shady persona, and lyrically I think he's brilliant in this one. And if people have heard it, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't heard it, then you are at the right channel. So, right, that being said, hopefully you can hear me okay, and well, let's just get on with it, really. You know, let's not even talk about it anymore. So, no more talking, more watching. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to drown myself. You can try this at home. You can be just like me.
Now, I know this track, so I've been a massive Eminem fan for many years, like ever since, you know, the Marshall Mathers LP, because that's when I was like kind of old enough to listen to it. And I never realized that Role Models actually has a music video to it. But then when I watched it, I realized why I didn't really search for it. It's because it's a censored version and no one gives a about that. So yeah, I didn't want to do the censored version because that makes no sense. And so obviously this doesn't have the music video, it's just the lyrics. And I can't remember the channel, but they've got 5.9 million views on this channel for this track because of the lyrics. So we're going to carry on with this, innit?
Mic check, 1, 2. We recording? I'm cancerous. So when I dish, you wouldn't want to answer this if you responded back with a battle rap you wrote for cannabis. I strangle you to...
Now, obviously, if you're not aware, Eminem and Cannabis, the rapper, had beef way back in the day, and unfortunately for Cannabis, that was pretty much his fame, really. And in more recent times, when me and Teddy linked up, he heard part of this track, and as soon as he read Cannabis on here, he was like, "Oh shit, let me show you something." So he showed me something, and you know what? I'm going to put a little clip of it here, and it's just, I'm not going to put the whole video. It's really sad, you know, to see someone's career just crumble in front of everyone's eyes, and I'm going to leave a little clip here.
Man, what? All right, let me spit my shit. Fuck that! I'ma just spit my shit from the top, the way that I was rehearsing it. You understand me? Hey, yo! Yo, y'all don't want to hear this shit? All right.
So yeah, that was Cannabis basically in a battle rap against Disaster, and Disaster just owned him. If you want to watch the full thing, go search Disaster versus Cannabis, and it genuinely is a disaster from Cannabis' side. So anyway.
Death and I'll choke you again and break your fucking legs till your bones poke through your skin. You beef with me, I'ma even the score equally. Take you on Jerry Springer and beat your ass legally. I get too blunted off a funny homegrown, cause when I smoke out, I hit the trees harder than Sonny Bono. So if I said I never did drugs, that would mean I lie and get fucked more than the president does. Hillary Clinton tried to slap me and call me a pervert. I ripped her fucking tonsils out and fed her sherbet. My nerves hurt, and lately I'm on edge. Rap Vanilla Ice and ripped out his blonde dreads. Every girl I ever went out with is gone less. Follow me and do exactly what the song says. Smoke weed, take pills, drop out of school, kill people and drink, and jump behind the wheel like it was still legal. I'm dumb enough to walk in a store and steal, so I'm dumb enough to ask for a date with Lauryn Hill.
I think that line there is just brilliant. Like, you know what I mean? And lyrically, technically, he is just absolutely brilliant on this, and there's so many references, most of them topical references, you know, from way back in the day, but man, grab Vanilla Ice and ripped out his blonde dreads. I mean, come on. Yeah, he never liked Vanilla Ice ever, to be honest.
Lately I'm on edge. Grab Vanilla Ice and ripped out his blonde dreads. Every girl I ever went out with is gone less. Follow me and do exactly what the song says. Smoke weed, take pills, drop out of school, kill people and drink, jump behind the wheel like it was still legal. I'm dumb enough to walk in a store and steal, so I'm dumb enough to ask for a date with Lauryn Hill. Some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill, cause I stand out like a green hat with an orange.
Again, some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill. I mean, even today, that is completely relevant as well, because, you know, we've got rappers like Melly Mel coming out and saying, oh, he's only got where he is because he's white. There's been a few more rappers that have said it. Macklemore came out recently and he said, oh, Eminem, he said exactly the same thing. Eminem, you know, is a guest in hip hop, which is fair enough. But like, look, you can't ignore skill. He's saying that some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill. Like, are you kidding me? And then he proceeds to give him a reason why he stands out like that, like a green hat with an orange veil.
Some people only see that I'm white, ignoring skill, cause I stand out like a green hat with an orange veil. But I don't get pissed.
Yeah, I don't even see through the mist. How the fuck can I be white?
I don't even exist. I get a clean shave, babe.
How the fuck can I be white? I don't even exist, mate. Like, brilliant.
How the fuck can I be white? I don't even exist. I get a clean shave, babe, go to a rave, die from an overdose, and dig myself up out of my grave. My middle finger won't go down. How do I wave? And this is how I'm supposed to teach kids how to behave. Now follow me and do exactly what you see. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I slap women and eat shrooms, then OD. Now don't you wanna grow up to be just like me?
That hook though.
Do exactly what you see. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me?
Again, the role model title comes into play, doesn't it? Like, you know, now follow me and do exactly what you see. Don't you want to grow up to be just like me? Role model shit. And it's, you know, wait to the last chorus and it's like, what? My man actually got away with saying shit like this.
I slap women and eat shrooms, then OD. Now don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? Me and Marcus Allen went over to see Nicole. When we heard a knock at the door, must have been Ron Gold.
So Nicole obviously was O.J. Simpson's wife at the time. I think she was the wife, wasn't she? Yeah, they were married, yeah. And Ron Goldman was the guy who was with her when she died. And again, allegedly O.J. did it, someone else did it, whatever. I'm not here to do that. But yeah, so that's what that's in reference to. Ron Goldman, Nicole, what the hell was her name? Can't remember. Was Nicole Simpson? No, she had a maiden name, didn't she? So that's what that is. And then obviously the next few lines just explain the whole thing.
Me and Marcus Allen went over to see Nicole. When we heard a knock at the door, must have been Ron Gold. Jump behind the door, put the orgy on hold. Kill them both and smear blood on a white Bronco. My mind won't work if my spine don't.
We did it, which is again a nice reference because obviously OJ got, you know, he was acquitted. So no one actually technically knows who did it, and M just comes out and he goes, yeah, we did it.
I slapped Garth Brooks out of his rhinestone shirt. I'm not a player, just an ill rhyme sayer that'll spray an aerosol can up at the ozone layer. My rap style's warped. I'm running out the morgue with your dead grandmother's corpse to throw it on your porch.
My rap style's warped. I'm running out the morgue with your dead grandmother's corpse to throw it on your porch. Like, just technically rhyming. Honestly, even back then, yes, obviously it wasn't as advanced as he is now, if you will. But again, it goes back to the few lines before, ignoring skill. How could you ignore the skill that he has? But maybe it's because of the content that he was talking about, and not many people, you know, wanted to listen to it. So.
Styles warped. I'm running out the morgue with your dead grandmother's corpse to throw it on your porch. Jumped in a chicken horn cartoon with a cape on, and beat up foghorn leghorn with an acorn. I'm about as Norman Bates with the formative traits of premature birth that was 4 minutes late. Mother, are you there? I love you. I never meant to hit you over the head with that shovel. Will someone please explain to my brain that I just severed the main vein with a chainsaw and I'm in pain?
Explain to my brain that I just severed the main vein with the chainsaw and I'm in pain. Like, compound rhyming, bro. Compound rhyming.
I take a breather inside. Either I'm high or I'm nuts. Cause if you ain't tilting this broom, neither am I. So when you see your mom with a thermometer shoved in her ass, then it probably is obvious I got it on with her.
Cause when I drop this solo shit, it's over with. I bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over it. Cage's tape. I think he had beef with this guy as well back in the late 90s or sort of mid to late 90s. So that in itself is just a pure diss, isn't it? I bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over it. It's like I didn't even listen to it, just dubbed straight over it. Brilliant.
I bought Cage's tape, opened it, and dubbed over it. I came to the club drunk with a fake ID. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I've been with 10 women who got HIV.
Now, do you know what it is, that line? I've been with 10 women who got HIV. I remember, I think it was the early days of Facebook. And because obviously, you know, being a teen and you're loving Eminem and stuff like that, I found that line very, very funny. And I posted it on on Facebook on my wall, and I've been with 10 women who got HIV, and literally the comments that I got was like, what are you talking about? And it's like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have posted this out of context, because it just, you know, it confuses shit. You know what I mean? It confuses a lot of shit.
Now don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I got genital warts and it burns when I pee. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I tie a rope around my penis and jump from a tree. You probably wanna grow up to be just like me.
That beat is next level beat. That's some Dr. Dre right there. That's the epitome of Dr. Dre, you know? Look, obviously for me, I've heard this track many times, and obviously makes sense because I've listed it on the underrated, because you don't hear many people talk about this. I've got 3 more tracks from this album. 2 more tracks from this album. I could have more, but obviously I had to limit it. And just stay tuned in the upcoming weeks. Obviously, I'm going to try and drop these every Monday as much as I can. But obviously, if more people want to watch, then I can drop a few more during the week. But every Monday, stay tuned and find out which one is going to be the next track from the Slim Shady LP. And it may not be for everyone. Not everyone may agree. So that's the whole point of this. Let's have a little discussion. You know, drop some stuff in the comments. Recommend whatever you need to recommend, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to go. Hopefully this microphone has made a bit of a difference. And if it has, let me know in the comments. That's like, yep, Larry, that's the one. Stick with it. Don't move past it. And yeah, I'm going to go. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert, and goodbye from me.